Hello, viewers. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is saiful Islam and assistant teacher of Bonus Adult High School, Rhino No One. And you are the most welcome in my Saiful English Academy dear learners. Those students who are very weak in English, who think English as hard subject still today, who can't pronounce any words accurately, who can't spelling any words correctly, who are unable to change the narration from direct to indirect, who are unable to change voice from active to passive. There are some students who are unable to select various kinds of sentences, various kinds of tenses, various kinds of philosophies. Besides, there are some students in our country who can't learn English in our renowned coaching center for their financial problems. Only for those students, I want to dedicate my video classes. With this purpose, various kinds of classes already have been uploaded in my YouTube channels. That you watched my previous classes nicely, beautifully, smartly, and with the reference of my previous classes, today's class I have been present in front of you with a new argument, a new class named common collective noun. Collective noun. So, dear learners, take no time, take a look at the board and try to understand. My dear learners, before starting today's class, I want to declare topic of this class. Topic of this class. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. In this class, inshallah, I am trying to teach you about the definition of collective noun with examples. Examples. Number two, in this class, I am trying to show you about the relation between collective noun and common noun. Finally, I am trying to show you about the relation between collective noun, common noun, and proper noun. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. At first, I am trying to clarify the definition of collective noun. If we want to define collective noun, we can say that, my dear learners, a collective noun is a noun which denotes the name of a group of some common nouns. And if we translate it in Bengali, we can say that in this way, কিছু কমন নাউনের সমষ্টিকে আমরা কালেক্টিভ নাউন বলতে পারি, কিছু কমন নাউনের সমষ্টিকে আমরা কালেক্টিভ নাউন বলতে পারি. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. Let's get started about some examples of collective noun. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. At this moment, I'm trying to clarify some examples of collective nouns. Collective nouns. For the betterment understand of you, my dear learners, I have written some examples of some collective nouns. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. First example, couch. Couch means a group of people. Okay, my dear learners, try to understand and try to memory and try to serve in your head. My dear learners, count means a group of people. A group of people. That means কিছু লোকের সমষ্টি. কিছু লোকের সমষ্টি. Next, number two, class. Class meant a group of students. A group of students means কিছু ছাত্রের সমষ্টি. কিছু ছাত্রের সমষ্টি. Next, team means a group of players. কিছু খেলোয়াড়ের সমষ্টি. কিছু খেলোয়াড়ের সমষ্টি. Next, gang. Gang means a group of thieves. Thieves means কিছু চোর অথবা ডাকাতের সমষ্টি. কিছু চোর অথবা ডাকাতের সমষ্টি. Next, army, police, navy, brigadier means a group of soldiers. Means কিছু সৈন্যের সমষ্টি, কিছু সোলজারের সমষ্টি. Next example, my dear learners, catcher means a group of cows, a group of cows. Next, flock. Flock means a group of birds. A group of birds. That means কিছু পাখির সমষ্টি. Next, jury. Jury means a group of judges. Judges. কিছু বিচারক, বিচারকের সমষ্টি. কিছু বিচারকের সমষ্টি. Next, fleet means a group of ships. কিছু জাহাজের সমষ্টি. Next, birds mean a of group of cage. Means কিছু চাবির সমষ্টি. কিছু চাবির সমষ্টি. Next, library means a group a group of books. That means কিছু বইয়ের সমষ্টি. Next, range. Range means a group of mountains. Mountains. That means কিছু পর্বতের সমষ্টি. Next, crew means a group of sailors. Sailors means কিছু নাবিকের সমষ্টি. Next, galaxy means a group of stars. Group of stars. কিছু তারার সমষ্টি. Next, basket means a group of fruits. 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 That means কিছু ফলের সমষ্টি. Next, collection means a group of stamps. Stamps. কিছু stem-এর সমষ্টি. Stem-এর সমষ্টি. Audience means a group of listener. Listeners. 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 কিছু শ্রোতার সমষ্টি. কিছু শ্রোতার সমষ্টি. Band means a group of musicians. Musicians. কিছু মিউজিশিয়ানের সমষ্টি. Pair means a group of shows. A group of shows. Next, choir means a group of singers. 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 কিছু শিল্পের সমষ্টি. Next, bundle means a group of sticks. Sticks. কিছু স্টিকের সমষ্টি. স্টিক অর্থ লাঠি. স্টিক means লাঠি. কিছু that means bundle means কিছু স্টিকের অর্থাৎ লাঠির সমষ্টি. Of that you have understood clearly. So my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. That you have understood clearly. My dear learners, I have written some example and to clarify about the relation between collective. You have understood clearly. My dear learners, I have written some example and to clarify about the relation between collective noun and common noun. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. I have written collective noun plus. Collective noun plus. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, the word class, of course, collective noun. And you'll have to say at this moment, collective noun is formed. A class is formed, of course, with many students. Students. Okay, my dear learners. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, students, of course, a common noun and class a collective noun. Okay, my dear learners, of that you have understood clearly. Then, next example, my dear learners, chim. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, chim means doll. Chim means doll. Chim is formed various kinds of players. Various kinds of players. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, the players may be football team, cricket team, etc. So, my dear learners, player, of course, common noun, and chim, collective noun. Next example, I have written army, navy, BTR, police. Of course, you know that army, navy, BDR, police. The name of any armed forces of our country, armed forces of our country, and such kinds of armed forces formed various kinds of soldiers, various kinds of soldiers. So, my dear learners, of that you have understood clearly. And soldiers, of course, common noun, and army, navy, BDR, police, of course, collective noun. Then, jury. My dear learners, you know that jury means বিচারক মণ্ডলী. বিচারক মণ্ডলী. Of course, you know that jury is formed of various kinds of judges. Various kinds of judges. That you have understood clearly. Then, next example, crowd. Crowd means Jonathan. And crowd is formed, the word crowd is formed various kinds of people or men. People or men. Okay, my dear learners. Next example, cattle. Cattle means gobadi pusho. Cattle means gobadi pusho, and many cows. Totalize of collection of cows or totalize of cows is called cattle. So, of that you have understood clearly. Next example, library. Library means Granthakar. Of course, you know that, my dear learners. And with various kinds of books makes a library. So, my dear learners, we may write down books. Then gang. Gang means Dakadol. Gang means Dakadol. And with various kinds of thieves. Various kinds of thieves makes a gang. Makes a gang. Next example, my dear learners, audience. Audience means Srota Mandali. Audience means Srota Mandali. Who watch various kinds of program. Various kinds of programs. So we may write down these kinds of word: listener, listeners. So, middle learners of the you have understood clearly. Next, choir. Choir means a group of singers. A group of singers. Of that, I am able to make you understand what the relation between a collective noun and a common noun. So, my dear learners, I may repeat this word class. Class means Srene. A class is formed with various kinds of students. Team means dal. Team is made various kinds of players. Army, Navy, BGR, police is formed various kinds of soldiers. Jury is formed various kinds of judges. Crowd is formed various kinds of men or people. Cattle is formed various kinds of cows. Library, a library is made with various kinds of books. Gang, a gang is made of various kinds of thieves. Audience is made various kinds of listener. A child is made of various kinds of singers. And if we analyze students, player, soldiers, judges, men, people, books, tapes, listeners, singers, of course, are common noun. Hope that you have understood clearly. Now, my dear learners, my last question to you: relation between proper noun, collective noun, and common noun. Okay, my dear learners, what the relation between proper noun, collective noun, and proper noun? For this method, to clarify this method, I have written some example in the board. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. First example, I have written, my dear learners, class. Class. Here in this gap, I may write down proper noun. Proper noun. From the chat, I want to clarify about the relation between a proper noun, a common noun, and a collective noun. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. At first example, I have written in the board class. Class, of course, collective noun, and a class is formed with various kinds of students. Now, my question to you, my dear learners, among various kinds of students, if you gauge any particular name, particular students, suppose Swipe. swipe, rice, etc. If you gauge any particular name of the students, any students, suppose Swaib, Raisa, and Shomon, Rohim, Korim, etc. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, the particular name of a person, particular name of a person. And if any words denotes the particular name of a person, of course, a proper noun of the tree. You have understood clearly. Next example I have written, my dear learners, Chim. I know that, my dear learners, what's the man's Chim? Chim means doll. How does a chin is formed? Of course, you know that, my dear learners, a chin is formed with various kinds of players, and if you gauge any particular name of a player, suppose Rahul Dravid. Rahul Dravid. Of course, Rahul David of a proper noun, because my dear learners, in my previous classes, you were told what's a proper noun. You were told that, my dear learners, a proper noun is a noun which denotes the particular name of a person, things, or places. Of that you have understood clearly. Next, my dear learners, next example I have written in about Army, Navy, Brigade, Police. Army, Navy, Brigade, Police is formed with some soldiers, and if you gauge any particular name of among various kinds of soldiers, suppose Shomon. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, Shumon is a proper noun of which you have understood clearly. Next example I have written in about, my dear learners, jury. Jury means Bicharak Mandali, and jury is formed of various kinds of judges. And if you think or if you judge any particular name of a judge, suppose Mr. Body, then these words change into a proper noun. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, any particular name of a person, of course, the proper noun, which was discussed on matter in my previous classes. Next example I have written, my dear, crowd. Crowd means Bengali meaning of crowd is, my dear learners, crowd, Jonata. Jonata. A crowd is formed of various kinds of men or people, and if you gauge any particular person or man among various kinds of people, suppose Mr. Saiful. Then this word, Mr. Saiful, of course, a proper noun. Of course, a proper noun. Now, next example I have written, my dear learners, catcher. Catcher means gobadi posho. Catcher means gobadi posho. A catcher is formed various kinds of cow. Various kinds of cows. Now, to clarify this word about relation between proper noun, collective noun, and common noun, I may tell you a story. In our rural places, rural areas, and some people call named any calves at the time of birth. If the calf is born at on the Saturday or Sunday morning, and according to the day, they named their cattle. They named their cattle. Suppose a calf is born in Wednesday, so this they named this cattle Bujo. Bujo, Bujo, and suppose to gauge this cattle is born on Saturday. Then this they call this calf Shorne, Shorne. And of course, you know that, my dear learners, Budo, Shone, of course, a proper noun that you have understood clearly. Next example, I have written my example, library. Library is made of various kinds of books, a collection of books. Collection of books or a group of books, and if you try to gauge among various kinds of book, the particular name of a book, suppose the Quran. Quran. And the Quran, Lal Salo, Hamlet, Gita and Jola, various kinds of books. We know the names of various kinds of books. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, the Quran, the particular name of a book, of course, a proper noun. So, my dear learners, that you have understood clearly. Next example I have written, my dear learners, gang. Gang means Dakadol. Of course, you know that, my dear learners. Gang is made of various kinds of thieves, and if you get the particular thief among the thieves, suppose Rohim, Korim, etc. And Rohim Korim, that means the particular name of a person. And according to the definition of a proper noun, you are told that, my dear learners, if any words denotes the particular name of a person, of course, a proper noun that you have understood clearly. Next example, my dear learners, I have written audience. Audience means Srota Mandali. Audience is made of various kinds of listener, and if you think particular specific listener, suppose Rohima, Karina, etc. name. Then, if you analyze this word Rohima Karina, of course, the name of a particular name of a person, and according to the definition of proper noun, of course, a proper noun that you have understood earlier. My dear learners, last example I have written choir. Choir means a group of singers. Choir means a group of singers, and if you think a particular or specific singer, suppose Andrew Kishore, a famous singer of our country, Andrew Kishore. Then this word Andrew Kishore, of course, a proper noun because according to the definition of a proper noun, we're told that, my dear learners, a proper noun is a noun which denotes the particular name of a person, things, or places. So that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, I don't want to learn in today's class, but I want to share something about you. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, I'm a native teacher or new teacher in YouTube channels, and I'm trying to use English conversation at the time of making my video classes as well as Bengali conversation. Though I am a Bangladeshi by birth, but I'm trying to improve my skills in English subject. So, my dear learners, I'm trying to use English conversation at the time of making various kinds of videos. So, my dear learners, if you notice any faults or mistakes in the middle of my video classes, please excuse me and pray to Almighty Allah for me, so that I can serve you, or I can help you, I can cooperate in this way through my video classes throughout my life. So, my dear learners, take care of your health. No much to come to see you again with a new arrangement and new class. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.